Good afternoon. My name is Gloria Park, and I just want to thank Dr. Ferguson again for inviting me to participate in this discussion. As he had mentioned earlier, I am a graduate student and I'm pursuing a master's in personal financial planning, which I would like to talk about later in my discussion. I was very surprised to be invited to this discussion because I really feel that ethics is a very important component to being a successful leader. Throughout my undergrad and right now my graduate degree, I had participated in many different organizations that has encouraged leadership. Ethics Day, I feel that is very important because it encourages dialogue among individuals of different disciplines, cultures, and ethnicities, addressing disputes among moral diversity, education, and politics. This day gives us a chance to really expound on our beliefs and also have the opportunity to share with others. One of the key things that I would like to talk about is dialogue. Dialogue is very important in conveying the message of our views on ethics and other issues, global issues. I feel that there are three key components to having a successful dialogue. There's inspire, influence, and impact. These are the things that we should keep in mind when having a dialogue, which is communication between two people. It's a communication, a two-way street. With inspire, when you have a dialogue with somebody, you really want to think about how can I inspire this person to make a change, to encourage them, to really pursue what they want to do, and also through my opinions, inspire them to become greater. In my case, I would say to become a greater leader. I really believe in the youth, and that, of course, as we all know, the youth is the future. So what am I doing now to really promote that view? The next thing is influence. What am I doing now? What are the actions that I'm making? Actions, not only what I'm doing and what I'm saying to encourage people, to influence them to be the best person that they can be in every aspect of their lives, whether it's work, family, or school. Another thing is that impact. When you have a dialogue, especially about ethics, you want to think about how you're saying it, what your experiences that you're conveying, how those will have an impact on that person and encourage them to really pursue what they want to do, and also encourage the greater good within a community. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm pursuing a degree in financial planning. One of the key components of this, or I guess one of the key goals in this discipline is to eventually pursue a designation, which is the Certified Financial Planning Designation. Within this designation, there are 4 requirements. There is education, experience, exam, and ethics. Ethics is a very important role in achieving this designation. As we can all see in any country, the US, any country all over the world, there are ethical issues among the financial service industries and the financial industry as a whole. So I really feel that it's wonderful that this designation has this component because it teaches us that, ethics is it's not only a part of certain professions, but it's a global objective that we all have to keep in mind. And in this designation specifically, it is a key component to achieving this certificate. One thing is I guess one of the last things, I'm kind of rushing through my discussion, my speech, is the youth, as I mentioned earlier. We are the youth, that's the next generation. These are the next generation of leaders. And how horrible would it be to have young leaders who are not ethical? And this day gives us an opportunity to really talk about what we feel are ethical and have this wonderful discussion on what we can do to create ethical leaders, to create strong ethical leaders, to truly create a foundation for a harmonious and progressive society. So that's all I have to say, and thank you so much.